In the heart of the sprawling American South, where the tapestry of night unfolds over endless highways, Marcus, a seasoned truck driver, found himself unwittingly thrust into a nightmarish odyssey that transcended the realms of the rational. It all began on a moonless night, as Marcus navigated the labyrinthine roads that cut through dense forests. Like veins on the earth's surface, the rhythmic hum of his engine and the occasional crackle of the CB radio were the only companions. In the enveloping darkness, approaching an isolated town, a palpable stillness settled in the air, and the road stretched into an infinite void abruptly. The CB radio crackled to life with a voice that seemed to speak from the shadows, recounting eerie tales of an abandoned mine on the outskirts of the town, a mine rumored to be haunted by the spirits of long-lost miners. Skepticism gripped Marcus, but as he passed the mine, his headlights revealed a ghastly figure, a spectral miner with vacant eyes staring into the abyss, shaken yet resolute. Marcus pushed forward, attributing the encounter to exhaustion and a wandering imagination. Little did he know the highway had more chilling tales to unfold. The CB radio once again emitted cryptic transmissions, this time detailing the spectral convoy that traversed the same desolate roads. Stories of phantom headlights and rearview mirrors and ghostly rigs disappearing into thin air reverberated through the radio waves. The spectral encounters heightened as Marcus crossed state lines one fateful night. He pulled into an antiquated truck stop, its neon sign flickering ominously in the dense fog within its dimly lit interior. Whispers of a tragic accident permeated the era collision, involving a group of truckers who never departed this realm. As Marcus settled into his rig, an unshakable presence lingered, and the CB radio emitted ghostly static, as if the air itself carried the weight of the supernatural. Haunted by these encounters, Marcus sought refuge in the camaraderie of fellow truckers at roadside diners. Each driver had a tale to share of haunted rest stops, phantom hitchhikers, and unexplainable malfunctions on the loneliest stretches of highway. The climax of Marcus's enigmatic odyssey unfolded on a deserted road, where shadows seemed to dance with malevolent intent. His headlights illuminated the ghostly convoy, rigs adorned with ethereal lights and drivers with hollow eyes. The spectral convoy engulfed Marcus, and the world warped into an otherworldly realm of uncertainty and dread. Abruptly, Marcus found himself back on the familiar highway. The ghostly convoy vanished, gripped by an inexplicable fear. He continued his journey, forever altered by the haunted highways he traversed. The tales of spectral encounters and ghostly apparitions became etched in the lore of truckers, a testament to the supernatural mysteries that lurk on the asphalt ribbons of the American South. The enigma of those desolate roads persists, weaving a spectral tapestry that haunts the minds of those who dare to venture into the unknown. In the heartland of the United States, where the vastness of the highway stretches like a desolate canvas, Tom, an experienced truck driver, found himself ensnared in a series of haunting events that defy all rational explanation. One fateful night, Tom set out on a routine cross-country journey. The hum of the engine and the monotonous rhythm of the road his only companions. As the darkness deepened, he entered a region notorious among truckers for its unsettling aura, the air thickened, and an unspoken tension settled within the confines of his rig, approaching an abandoned town. Tom's CB radio crackled to life with a disembodied voice recounting tales of an eerie phenomenon known as the highway whispers. The voice spoke of ghostly apparitions that materialized on desolate stretches, seeking solace or perhaps retribution. Intrigued yet skeptical, Tom dismissed the tales as mere trucker folklore. However, as he navigated through the ghost town, the air turned frigid, and a spectral figure manifested on the roadside. Its hollow eyes bored into Tom's soul as he slammed on the brakes, heart pounding. In an instant, the figure vanished, leaving Tom in a cold sweat. Questioning the limits of his skepticism, undeterred, Tom pressed on. The highway unfolding like a ribbon through the haunting landscape. The radio, now conduit for the inexplicable, relayed tales of phantom hitchhikers and haunted truck stops. Fellow drivers shared chilling accounts of encountering ghostly faces in their rearview mirrors and hearing ethereal voices on abandoned frequencies. As Tom delved deeper into the enigma of the highway whispers, he stumbled upon a dilapidated rest area shrouded in darkness. Intrigue eclipsed fear as he explored the desolate grounds, only to be met with a ghostly apparition of a forlorn woman. Her anguished wails echoed through the still night, sending shivers down Tom's spine. The encounters continued, each more unsettling than the last. Tom found himself entwined in a spectral tapestry where the line between the corporeal and the ethereal blurred. The highway, once a familiar path, now became a conduit for the unknown, a realm where the living and the dead converged, haunted by the echoes of the abyss. Tom sought solace in the company of other truckers at roadside diners. The air buzzed with shared tales of inexplicable encounters, forging an unspoken brotherhood among those who dared to navigate the haunted highways. In the dead of night, on a lonesome stretch of road, Tom faced the culmination of his odyssey. The air crackled with an otherworldly energy as phantom headlights materialized in his rear view mirror. The specter of a spectral convoy enveloped him, and a chorus of ghostly whispers echoed through the cab. As abruptly as it began, the apparitions vanished, leaving Tom alone on the desolate highway. He carried the weight of his spectral encounters, forever changed by the harrowing journey through the abyss that lurks beneath the surface of the trucker's twilight realm. The legend of the highway whispers persisted, echoing through the CB radios of those who dared to listen, leaving an indelible mark on the haunted highways of the American heartland. In the heartland of the United States, where the vastness of the highway stretches like an endless expanse, Mark, a seasoned truck driver, found himself entangled in a web of spine-chilling events that defied logic and reason. It was a fateful night, one like countless others Mark had spent traversing the country in his rig. The low hum of the engine and the rhythmic thud of the tires against the asphalt provided a familiar backdrop. However, as darkness descended, an unsettling aura enveloped the truck, and an unspoken tension settled in. Approaching a desolate town, Mark's CB radio crackled to life with an ethereal voice recounting tales of the highway phantoms. These spectral entities, the voice claimed, appeared on the loneliest stretches of road, seeking something that eluded comprehension. Intrigued yet skeptical, Mark dismissed it as the stuff of trucker folklore. As he neared the town's outskirts, the air grew icy, and a figure materialized on the roadside, a ghostly silhouette with eyes that seemed to pierce through the darkness, slamming on the brakes. Mark's heart raced as the apparition dissipated, leaving him in a cold sweat, questioning the boundaries of his skepticism. Undeterred, Mark pressed on, the highway unfolding before him like a shadowy ribbon through a haunting landscape. The CB radio, once a mundane communication tool, transformed into a conduit for the inexplicable. It whispered tales of phantom hitchhikers, haunted truck stops, and ghostly apparitions that left seasoned drivers questioning their sanity. Delving deeper into the mystery of the highway phantoms, Mark stumbled upon a long-forgotten rest area bathed in an ominous darkness. Intrigue overcame fear as he explored the desolate grounds, only to encounter the ghostly apparition of a distressed woman. Her anguished cries echoed through the still night, sending shivers down Mark's spine. The encounters multiplied, each more unsettling than the last. Mark found himself caught in a spectral tapestry, where the line between the tangible and the ethereal blurred. The highway, once a well-trodden path, transformed into a conduit for the unknown, a realm where the living and the spirits coexisted in an eerie dance. Haunted by the echoes of the abyss, Mark sought solace in the company of fellow truckers at roadside diners. The air buzzed with shared tales of inexplicable encounters, forming an unspoken brotherhood among those who dared to navigate the haunted highway's dot in the dead of night. On a lonesome stretch of road, Mark faced the climax of his odyssey. The air crackled with an otherworldly energy as phantom headlights materialized in his rearview mirror. The specter of a spectral convoy enveloped him, and a chorus of ghostly whispers echoed through the cab. As abruptly as it began, the apparitions vanished, leaving Mark alone on the desolate highway. He carried with him the weight of his spectral encounters, forever changed by the harrowing journey through the abyss that lurks beneath the surface of the trucker's twilight realm. The legend of the highway phantoms persisted, echoing through the CB radios of those who dared to listen, leaving an indelible mark on the haunted highways of the American heartland.